So this is our series of expert consultants where we are going to discuss about some of the activities, some of the business types which we are forming for our customers and acting as their consultant. So I think today is the day where we want to discuss about forming a real estate company either in mainland or free zone. So Shilpa, who's there experience more than 4 years and has been continuously forming the company across UAE, I want to discuss this with you today. So what are your thoughts on forming this type of company either in free zone or mainland?
First of all, thank you so much for bringing me over here to give the opinion and expertise what I have gone through with the process over the period of time. So in real estate, I will just make the point understandable what is there in the real estate. There are so many things which come across. So what exactly is the nature of business? What you're going to do in your business and how you want to execute, that is very important. So first you need to understand what is the thing that you want to inbuilt in your business. Whether
So you mean to say what is the business activities?
Right.
Okay.
So whether your business model is within the jurisdiction of UAE or whether you're planning completely do it in outside UAE, that is very important, where you need to understand what exactly will come into the picture.
Okay.
So when you talk about mainland versus free zone, there are so many aspects which come across together. So I will just talk about the mainland first. So when you're planning to have a business within the jurisdiction of UAE and you want to work with developers, it's very important that you go with the mainland free zone, mainland authority, not with free zone. There is a reason behind it. Mainland gives you a certainty when you have office within the UAE and then you have a proper particular place to operate your business, right? So in that case, people get the facility to get so many things, which is like broker registration card, office registration number, and so many things. And that can only happen in the mainland scenario. So if you want to work with Emaar, Dimac, Danube, these are the some of big developers. If you want to work with them, it is important that you need to have a mainland license.
So number one is that if you want to work with local developers inside the city, inside UAE, then you have to go for a mainland.
Right.
Okay.
The second reason could be if your team, you are building your business within UAE and your team is here, sales agents are there, and you want to have a big office or any small office as well. You want to operate within UAE. That is also one of the important reasons. When you have a team, proper team, you have people under across, you are giving them visa and everything. So in that case also, it's very important that you have a mainland license with your company.
Okay.
So it's easy to, for the people who operate everything within UAE. So mainland is something which comes into the picture, and it is required that they need to have a mainland license. And the third reason I would say, if you have a mainland company and you want to extend yourself, you want to have a branch. So in that case also, you can form a mainland company with the branch organization of your existing company. So this was about the mainland. Now,
I think in mainland, when you say branch license, you mean to say that in different areas of Dubai, you can have license by adding a branch. Maybe if you have an office in downtown, you want to cater to the clients of Marina, or if you want to go old Dubai in Burjuman or something. So you can have mainland extension inside Dubai by having multiple branches to cater to multiple areas as well.
exactly right. Because once you have one particular company and you want to expand yourself that particular region within UAE, so you can have a branch license with different sort of areas, like you mentioned, JLT, Marina, or by Dubai and Old Dubai.
So this was all about mainland,
Yeah.
in which we discussed the number one thing is about your business activity, which defines that you should be in mainland or free zone. So the second one is that if you want to have a big setup of a proper brokerage, real estate brokerage activity, multiple departments, a lot of people, a big office or even a small office, then you should be in mainland. And the third reason is if you have to have multiple branches across Dubai in different areas. Now moving on to free zone. Why one should consider forming a real estate company in free zone?
See, with the name itself and the regulations itself, it says that whatever business you have outside of UAE, you can easily perform. So this is one of the reasons when you have a business which is outside UAE, you can easily perform within your free zone license. So maybe you are listing of the properties outside, and then you want to get the brokerage commission over that. So that is one point when your business is completely outside.
So you mean to say if anybody who's coming to UAE and he's selling his property in any part of the world, maybe Netherlands, Singapore, and he's a real estate brokerage of that particular country and he's selling properties anywhere in the world, he can book that revenue in the UAE company.
Exactly.
So selling of properties outside UAE.
Okay, so second reason would be if they have their own properties. You want to, deal in buying and selling of your own properties, or you will be performing as a third party agent. Like you are maintaining the, property. You are just, taking care of that property. Being a consultancy, you can perform. If this is the reason, then you can go for the free zone.
Okay, so I'll just summary up. It means that if I own a property or the company owns a property, family, friends, or some of the customers of yours, you can act as a consultant to them, or your own properties you can buy and sell, but you cannot act as a brokerage together with a major developer.
Right. Yeah.
So if basically again it's something that handling your own portfolio without being an activity of handling anyone's other brokerage of properties.
So now let's talk about the third reason. So if you're planning for the extension of your company, so many of the cases we have seen when people already have the companies in mainland and they want to extend themselves, so free zone is the one thing that they go for, because first of all, cost of doing the setup is low and operational thing is also very comparatively easy. So if they want to extend themselves, then free zone is the one option.
Can you detail more on what do you mean by extend?
Extension means you want to have a representative office, or you want to expand yourself into one particular region more of your company. Like you already have a mainland company, now you want to expand it on the another level, or you want to have a another branch as well. So that can
In the free zone.
Yes, in the free zone. So that is possible. So with help of free zone, you can do that.
So mainly if you have a mainland company and you are somewhere or expand in any specific free zone, so you open a branch company in that free zone to expand your portfolio with in terms of employees, in terms of company, or going lower with the cost, lower with the compliances. So you have this third reason to move to free zone.
Right.
So Shilpa, this was more about real estate brokerage or management of your own property. But there are multiple activities as we discussed under real estate. One of them is managing of your own managing of properties. Managing properties. We have holiday homes as well, which is listed under the real estate group. What about these in terms of mainland and free zone?
See, there are other activities as well that I would say that Airbnbs are there, vacation home rentals are there. So if you are particularly looking for, if you are going to have a place particularly and you are going to rent it out or give it on the lease basis, then you need to have a mainland license for the same. On the other hand, if you're just dealing, your business operation is just for, maintaining of that property, or you want to
Consulting.
Yeah, you want to have a consultant for that. If you're just guiding a person or an advisory firm, in that case, you can go for the free zone. Yeah, so these are the main categorization. If you're particularly, see, with the mainland, we can understand which is on land. So if anything, whichever you are going to perform on land, this is going to come under the mainland license. However, related with services, brokerage, you can go with the free zone license.
Okay, so you mean to say if you are hands-on operations in terms of managing that property completely through your holiday homes company, it has to be mainland. But if you are more of a service provider and a consultant in which you're just guiding the client how to manage it and everything, then you can be a holiday homes rental consultancy company.
Right, absolutely.
So I think this is more or less we covered about companies being formed as real estate in free zone and mainland. Thank you so much for joining us here. See you again.
Sure, thank you.